What if I told you that when it comes to breast cancer, most patients never receive the full truth about how their own bodies can help them heal? What if I told you that the most powerful tool you have is not hidden in a hospital, but right inside your body, something that responds every single day to the food you eat, the stress you carry, and the hope you hold? The truth is, most people believe that breast cancer is an enemy to be fought only with medicine, but medicine alone is not the whole story. Every breath, every heartbeat, every cell in your body is part of a system that was created to defend you. That system can be reactivated, and when it is, healing becomes something much deeper than surviving. When a woman hears the words, "You have breast cancer," everything changes in a second. Fear takes over. The mind fills with questions, and the heart feels heavy. But somewhere in that silence between panic and prayer, a small voice asks, "What can I do?" That question matters more than you think. Because even though doctors treat the disease, only you can teach your body how to rise again. Science has now proven that your body has 5 defense systems designed to protect you from cancer. 5 natural shields that, when activated, can make the difference between relapse and recovery. Unfortunately, most oncologists never talk about them. Not because they don't care, but because medical schools rarely teach how food, lifestyle, and emotion affect cancer biology. Think about this. When a doctor tells you to eat whatever you want, it's not because it doesn't matter. It's because they were never taught how much it does. But it matters. Every bite of food you take can either strengthen your body's defenses or quietly feed the very cells that threaten it. Breast cancer doesn't appear overnight. It begins as a whisper, a few damaged cells multiplying in silence. For months or even years, your immune system tries to control them. But when inflammation, stress, and poor diet weaken your defenses, those cells find their chance to grow. By the time a tumor is detected, the process has been happening inside for a long time. That's why true healing is not just about removing what's visible, but restoring what's invisible, the balance inside your body, the food you eat, the thoughts you think, the peace you protect, they all matter. Your first defense system is called angiogenesis. It's the process that builds blood vessels throughout your body. Normally, this system nourishes your organs and keeps tissues healthy, but cancer knows how to trick it. A tumor sends signals that make your body grow new blood vessels around it, like roots wrapping around a seed. Those vessels deliver oxygen and nutrients, allowing the tumor to expand. But here's the good news. Certain foods can stop that process. When you eat tomatoes, soy, green tea, blueberries, or salmon rich in omega-3, you are not just eating, you are sending your body natural compounds that block the blood supply to tumors. You are literally starving the cancer. Every sip of green tea, every spoon of cooked tomato sauce, every handful of berries is a message to your cells that says, "Defend me." And that's not theory, it's science. Studies show that patients who follow anti-angiogenic diets during and after treatment experience fewer recurrences and recover faster. Food becomes medicine when you understand how it works inside you. But blood vessels are only the beginning. Your second defense is regeneration, the ability of your body to repair itself. After surgery, chemotherapy, or radiation, your tissues go through trauma. Cells are damaged. The body feels exhausted. But you can activate regeneration through what you eat. Purple sweet potatoes, for example, contain anthocyanins, pigments that give them their deep violet color. These same compounds destroy breast cancer stem cells, the hidden seeds of recurrence. Olive oil, rich in polyphenols, repairs cell membranes and reduces inflammation. Cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, kale, contain sulforaphane, a molecule that tells your cells to clean out toxins and rebuild stronger. When you eat these foods daily, your body begins to heal from the inside out. It's not about restriction. It's about rebuilding. The third line of defense lives in your gut, the microbiome. Inside you, there are about 39 trillion bacteria, most of them good. They help digest food, produce vitamins, regulate hormones, and control inflammation. And here's what most people don't know. Your gut health is directly linked to your breast health. An unhealthy gut can make your body recycle estrogen instead of eliminating it. That extra estrogen feeds certain types of breast cancer cells. But when your gut is balanced, it metabolizes hormones properly, reducing the risk of tumor growth. The foods that help? Fiber-rich and fermented ones. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans, avocados, raspberries, sauerkraut, and yogurt with live cultures. These feed the good bacteria and crowd out the bad ones. As those bacteria thrive, they produce short-chain fatty acids, tiny molecules that travel through your blood, calming inflammation everywhere, even in breast tissue. Imagine them as microscopic firefighters putting out the flames of disease. Your fourth defense system is your DNA protection and repair mechanism. Every day, your DNA suffers millions of tiny attacks, from pollution, poor sleep, stress, even fried foods. Normally, your body repairs these errors automatically. But when that system breaks down, damaged DNA mutates, and cancer begins. You can strengthen your DNA defense with foods rich in antioxidants and vitamins: spinach, citrus fruits, nuts, seeds, and dark chocolate. Walnuts, for example, contain ellagic acid, a compound that helps neutralize carcinogens. Studies have shown that women who eat a handful of nuts several times a week have better recovery rates after breast cancer treatment. And then there's green tea again, one of nature's greatest protectors. Its compound EGCG helps repair DNA, improves cell communication, and enhances the effect of chemotherapy. Finally, your fifth and most personal defense system is your immune system. Every day, immune cells patrol your body, scanning for anything abnormal. They're your natural soldiers, destroying invaders before they spread. But when you go through cancer treatment, these soldiers get tired. Chemotherapy weakens them. Radiation confuses them. Stress silences them. You need to rebuild that army. Garlic, turmeric, mushrooms, oranges, and leafy greens are powerful immune boosters. Ginger reduces inflammation and stimulates the production of immune cells. Vitamin D, found in eggs and sunlight, strengthens your entire defense line. Your immune system doesn't just fight infections, it fights cancer, but only if you give it what it needs. You see, breast cancer isn't just a disease of the breast. It's a disease of the entire ecosystem of the body. Everything is connected: your hormones, your gut, your blood, your mind. That's why healing requires more than medicine. It requires a partnership between treatment and lifestyle, between what doctors give you and what you give yourself. The greatest mistake is believing you are powerless. You are not. Your body is not broken. It's responding to the signals it receives. Feed it signals of healing, not destruction. Choose colors on your plate, not chemicals in a package. Choose rest over rush, forgiveness over fear, hope over hopelessness. And if you are in treatment right now, if your hair is falling, if your body feels weak, if every day feels like another mountain to climb, remember this: you are not alone in this fight. Every cell in your body wants to live. Every heartbeat is a declaration of survival. The medicine works on the surface, but your food, your faith, and your willpower work deep within. If this message touched your heart, leave your words below. Tell us who you're fighting for, or share the name of someone who needs healing right now. Your story might be the reason another woman finds strength to keep believing. You don't need to change everything overnight. Start small. Replace sugar with fruit. Trade processed meats for fish or beans. Drink green tea instead of soda. Add 1 handful of nuts a day. Eat vegetables that still look like they came from the earth. Little by little, your body will begin to respond. Healing is not a miracle. It's a process. And that process begins when you understand that food is not just fuel, it's information. Every bite tells your body what to do next. Tell it to repair. Tell it to defend. Tell it to live. Doctors can remove tumors, but only you can rebuild the terrain where health grows again. The plate in front of you is not a symbol of diet. It's a map of your survival. So eat with intention. Rest without guilt. Believe without fear. Because the truth is, your body is still listening. It has always been. And even after everything you've been through, it still wants to heal. When you begin to eat with intention, something changes. Not only in your body, but in your spirit. Healing is no longer a distant dream. It becomes a quiet revolution happening inside you. Each time you choose life over fear, each time you nourish your body instead of punishing it, you remind yourself that you are still in control. The most powerful stories of recovery don't come from people who gave up. They come from women who decided that cancer would not be the end of their story. They faced the pain, the exhaustion, the uncertainty, and still, they chose to live one more day, to love one more day, to fight one more day. And that choice changed everything. Your journey is not only about eliminating disease, it's about rediscovering what health truly means. Health is not the absence of cancer, it's the presence of strength, purpose, and peace. Your body is not your enemy, it's your most loyal ally. Even when it feels broken, it's still trying to protect you, to repair you, to bring you back home. That's why one of the most important parts of healing is learning to listen. Listen to your fatigue. It's your body asking for rest. Listen to your anxiety. It's your heart asking for calm. Listen to your hunger. It's your cells asking for nourishment, not emptiness. And listen to your hope, because that's your spirit reminding you that miracles still happen, quietly, every single day. Science may describe this process with complex words like metabolism, immunity, regeneration, but in simple human terms, it means this: your body wants to live, and when you give it the right environment, it will. Let's talk about something that many women don't hear enough: the emotional side of breast cancer. When you go through treatment, the body changes. Scars remain, hair falls, hormones shift, and even after recovery, fear can still linger. That fear is natural, but it should never define you. You are not your diagnosis. You are not your scars. You are a living testimony that survival is possible. Many studies now show that emotional healing can be as powerful as physical healing. Stress releases cortisol, a hormone that weakens your immune system and fuels inflammation. Chronic fear can make your cells less responsive to treatment. But peace, gratitude, and connection can literally reprogram your body's chemistry. When your mind believes in healing, your body follows. Simple things can make a big difference. Taking a short walk under the sun, praying or meditating for a few minutes each morning, spending time with people who make you laugh, keeping a gratitude journal where you write down 3 small victories each day. Those are not little things. They're biological signals of safety. They tell your body, you're not in danger anymore. You can start healing now. And what about sleep? Too often, it's ignored. But rest is when your body regenerates. During deep sleep, your immune cells multiply, your tissues repair, and your brain cleans toxins from your system. If you're sleeping less than 6 hours, your immune function can drop by as much as 40%. That means less ability to destroy cancerous cells before they grow. So, protect your nights like medicine, because they are. Another silent enemy in breast cancer recovery is sugar. Cancer cells love glucose. It's their favorite fuel. Reducing added sugars and refined carbohydrates is one of the simplest and most effective ways to starve them. Replace soda with water or green tea. Choose whole fruits instead of juices. Replace white bread with whole grains. It's not about dieting, it's about deciding who you want to feed, your health or your disease. And while you're choosing what to avoid, remember what to embrace. Foods full of life and color. Bright fruits, leafy greens, garlic, onions, turmeric, olive oil, seeds, fish, and nuts. These are the medicines your body recognizes. Nature didn't design them just for taste. It designed them for healing. In breast cancer, inflammation plays a key role. So does oxidation, the process that damages cells over time. The foods that heal you are the same ones that fight both. Think of them as quiet warriors on your side. The sweetness of a blueberry, the richness of an avocado, the warmth of turmeric, the comfort of a bowl of lentil soup. These are not small choices. They are decisions that echo in every cell. Even your thoughts have flavor. Hope tastes different from fear. Gratitude feels different from despair. The more you feed your mind with peace, the stronger your body becomes. There's another truth that needs to be said. Some women feel guilty when they can't stay positive. Every day, they think that if they cry or feel angry, they're somehow failing their healing. That's not true. You are allowed to cry. You are allowed to be tired. Healing is not a straight line. It's a circle that expands slowly, one moment at a time. What matters is that you keep moving toward life, no matter how small each step feels. And when the bad days come, and they will, remember, your cells don't forget the good you've already done. Every healthy meal, every night of rest, every prayer whispered in silence. It all counts. Healing is cumulative. Now, let's talk about the long term. Many survivors worry about recurrence. They fear that the cancer might come back. But fear doesn't have to control you. Knowledge does. Here's what science says. Women who maintain an anti-inflammatory diet rich in vegetables, fruits, and whole foods, who move their bodies regularly, and who manage stress have a significantly lower risk of recurrence. It's not luck. It's physiology. Exercise, even gentle movement, increases blood flow, delivers oxygen to tissues, and stimulates immune cells. You don't need to run a marathon. A 30-minute walk, some light stretching, dancing in your living room. These small actions awaken your body's natural rhythm. Movement is not punishment. It's a celebration of being alive. And don't forget water. Hydration helps flush toxins and supports every metabolic process. The simplest way to honor your body is to give it what it needs most: clean water, deep rest, real food, and love. Love is medicine too. Not romantic love, but the love you give to yourself when you stop blaming your body. The love you receive from friends who sit quietly by your side. The love you feel when you realize that after everything, you're still here. That love heals more deeply than any prescription ever could. Breast cancer is not just a medical event. It's a spiritual awakening. It strips away the unnecessary and forces you to face what truly matters. You start to see life differently. You value the sunrise. You cherish the laughter of your children. You notice how strong you really are. You realize that the body that carried you through pain is the same body that is capable of carrying you into a new beginning. You might look in the mirror and see scars, but those scars are proof of your strength. They are not reminders of what you lost, but of what you survived. And maybe one day, you'll share your story with another woman just starting her battle. You'll tell her that she's not alone. You'll tell her that she can fight. You'll tell her that healing begins the moment she believes it's possible. And through your words, your courage will become her hope. So don't stop believing. Don't stop nurturing your body. Don't stop choosing life. Because the truth is, healing is not a miracle reserved for the lucky. It's the natural result of giving your body what it was always designed to receive: real food, real rest, real peace, and real love. Right now, even as you listen, your body is already working for you, repairing cells, rebuilding tissues, restoring balance. Trust that process, support it, feed it with everything that gives life. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are defined by what you decide to do now. And if you choose to live with purpose, with wisdom, with faith, then you've already begun to heal. The war against breast cancer is not just fought in hospitals. It's fought in kitchens, in hearts, in small daily choices that declare, "I will not give up." And as long as that declaration lives in you, cancer will never win. Because the human spirit was never designed to surrender. It was designed to rise.